Jokes. We all love them. But what happens when they don't work?
I'm Walter Jack.
And I'm Charlie Bowers.
Watch us now as we work with one lucky comedian.
Turning subpar material
into comedy gold.
Right, okay. Well, who have we got today then?
You chewing gum?
Yeah. I can chew gum if I want.
Of course you can chew gum if you want. Yeah, no, that's fine. No problem.
I'll swallow it, shall I? Do you like that? There we go, it's gone. It's gone.
You swallowed it?
I swallowed it, yeah. If you're going to make a big deal about it. That'll be a problem in 7 years, won't it? Joey Page, is that how you pronounce it?
That's right, yeah.
That's the one, good.
Am I allowed to say that it's not actually my real name as well?
Is he allowed to say that?
It's a bit late now.
Yeah, you've said it. And we don't do any edits. So how are things? Have you got anything? Do you do anything?
I just do one podcast and then hope that it will take off.
Okay, that's good. What's the name of the podcast?
It's called Got a Problem, Mate, which I do with comedian Bilal Zafar, and we solve people's problems. They come to my flat. I make them tea.
And is that how you solve their problem? They come to your flat.
It's like, have you heard of banter? There's quite a lot of that in there.
That must be a young thing.
Yeah,
is it?
well, I'm not familiar with that.
I'm one of these people that the more I...
Actually,
Sorry.
Just quickly, need to note, today is our Christmas episode. So,
is it?
Lovely, yep.
I'm one of these people, the more I dress up, the more scruffy I look. And I know this because the other day I was in a coffee shop with my mate and I was wearing a suit. And I bought a coffee and I went outside to wait for him and I took the lid off my coffee and a lady walked past and popped a £2 coin in. Which was a result because she'd obviously given me that because she thought I was homeless, and I said, why did you give me this? I said, you can't get anything nice for £2 anymore. And she offered me a tenner and I wasn't going to take it, but then I realised that I don't have a pension, and I explained that to her, and so she set up a £25 a month direct debit.
Okay.
So I think quite a few twists in there. It's a good bit.
So does the £25 go into like a pension scheme for you? What sort of returns are you getting on that?
I'm actually mostly spending it on biscuits and just stocking them up for the end of the world.
That's contrary to the pension regulators' rules, isn't it?
It is. I don't think, because you can't take it out until a certain age.
No.
And if you do, you lose a lot of the interest that you pay on it.
And you'll be paying tax on all of that.
I'm looking to retire early though.
Also, is this like an employer's matching contribution, or are you putting into this pension?
Nest, they're quite good. Have you come across them? The Nest scheme, that's quite good.
What do you want to say a bit about Nest?
So, if you're employed, then it's quite a good idea to encourage your employer to buy into. It's a government-run scheme, Nest, N-E-S-T. It's an acronym.
What's the acronym
What's it stand for?
Well, Nest, I think.
I'm not sure I understand how you're getting the money out of the pension.
So, £2 minus 10 is 8.
Where are you getting 10 from?
Well, because he took a £10 note.
Tenner, right, yes.
But then, obviously, presumably gave the first £2 back, so that's £8 profit.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Joke Clinic. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Minus the 8 is 17.
17.
I'm a comedian, so I put 20% VAT on top.
Very good point.
Oh, yeah,
so 20% of
VAT.
17 is...
1.73.4, 20.4 we're up to now.
So what's the net spend on that?
But then it's times 12, isn't it? Because it's an annual... Is it a direct debit?
Let's move on, I think, from this. I think
it'd be a standing order anyway, wouldn't it?
Yes, that's a good point. Are you registered for direct debit?
My marriage fell apart now. If you've never had a marriage fall apart...
Actually, I wonder if this would be a good moment to talk about the new JC seminars coming
Yes,
up.
absolutely. Yes, get on with it.
6 seminars. Not funny is the title of the new JC seminars. Mistake a lot of comedians make. They look for funny areas, funny things to do their comedy about. We're taking a slightly different approach. And big thanks to JC Lab, a lot of research they've been doing on this. They're looking for all the areas that are not funny, and then we take that, everything else then is funny. So that's the approach we're taking to that. What they've got so far, this is quite instructive in itself, I think. These are areas they consider to be not funny. Well, not that they consider, they researched. Bookmarks, not funny.
Yep.
Oil-filled radiators, not funny.
Nope.
Small vacuum cleaner dust bags, just the ones you get for those little 12-volt cleaners, are actually quite useful for doing in the car and that kind of thing. Those small dust bags specifically, not funny. And men.
But also, that's just a taster. The exhaustive list will be available at the seminar, of course. Or should we put the list up now on the graphic? We'll put the list up now. Here's the full list of all of the things that aren't funny and topics to avoid. How do they get into the seminar?
The seminar, right, that's important. I'm good. Thanks for saying that. Exclusively online, okay. Venue to be confirmed. Obviously, it won't be the Marriott Hotel. Heaven knows we've been round in circles with that. So
Yeah, name is Mud at the Marriott. So
online venue to be confirmed, and of course, bring your laptop.
So my marriage fell apart, and if you've never had a marriage fall apart, it's a bit like, you go to a pub on a Sunday for a roast dinner, and you order lamb, and they bring over the cutlery and the condiments, and then 5 minutes later, somebody else from the pub comes over and goes, "I'm ever so sorry, sir, we've run out of lamb." But it's like that, but quite a bit worse. A marriage falling apart. But that bit's in parentheses, because you don't need to say that. They get it.
okay. All right. Well, did you want to go first, or shall I go first?
This is very sensitive to me, by the way.
Good. Okay, great. Well, let's get into it.
Well, the difficulty I have with this one. So it's like you're there on a Sunday, so they're probably going to be quite busy.
Yeah.
So why don't they get the person that brings the condiments and the cutlery, wasn't it? To also pass on that message that they've run out of the lamb.
Yeah. It's a really good point.
Sometimes these things don't all align, so somebody's taken the order at the till, put it through to the kitchen.
Getting very complicated now.
Yeah, look,
Someone's
I don't want
and
to.
they've given me a wooden spoon.
I
with
don't
a
want to
number on
talk
it.
over you here, but you're going to have probably quite a lot of people in the audience who've worked in hospitality. That's the term that we use for restaurants, hotels, and cafes and other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you're familiar with that. I don't know. I don't want to presume that. And they'll see the flaw in that, and they'll be starting whispering to one another. Oh, I think the person who brought the cutlery and the condiments could have passed that on, and you'll have lost them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Or actually, even before you get to that point, they'll cross it off on the chalkboard above the bar, won't they? They'll say "lamb's out."
Charlie's got
86 the lamb. That's what they'll say, isn't it?
So how could I make that work better?
Well, here's what I think. I think you turn this one on its head. All right. Sidestep the whole out of stock lamb thing. The lamb's in stock. All right. The lamb's there. You can buy the lamb. You order the lamb. When it comes out, what happens when lamb is cooked perfectly?
Tender.
Tender. Good. Falls off the bone, doesn't it? Falls apart. Like the marriage. Yeah. So if you turn it on its head,
Lovely.
you've got this lovely imagery. The lamb can come out, it's in front of you, and you say, and the lamb was falling off the bone. Just like
marriage
my
fell
marriage.
off the bone.
Just like my marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got the laughter and the pathos. I think you should talk a little bit about what happened after that.
It's just like a long period of sort of darkness and solitude.
No, after they told you the lamb was out.
Yeah, that's
Okay. But you got over the marriage breakup quite quickly and easily.
But the lamb, I was severely depressed for a number of weeks.
Did they not have any roast beef?
Bit funny about beef, actually.
How funny, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So I think you should say they were out of lamb, the mood drops, the anxiety increases, the love increases,
Nut roast.
but they had roast beef. Don't tell me you don't like beef. They had roast beef, plus they said it's normally on supplement, but you can have it for the same price because we're out of the lamb and you get a free dessert. And then you can say, and now I get plenty of free desserts. Innuendo.
Right.
Yeah?
Yep.
So your relationship
But
situations.
the reality of that is, if I have the dessert, I've gone over my calorie intake, which means that I put on a little bit more weight than I would have liked, and then I basically don't like what I see in the mirror, and then I go to a gig and that affects my confidence, and the gig goes badly and I drink more and then I stress eat, and then before you know it you've put on quite a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Started drinking
There you go.
on a Wednesday.
That's great. Lovely. Yeah.
That's great.
That's so good. I like
That's
that.
fantastic. Oh,
Good.
lovely.
That's
I need a big tick for that one. That
Yeah.
was great. God, he's really run with that one.
Yeah.
And then I've had to get a personal trainer, which I can't afford, which is putting more stress on my finances.
That lovely tag.
better and better.
Good tag,
Lovely,
yeah.
yeah.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Did you want them moved in because you were worried that I would take one?
Right, let's have the second joke.
So, so I'm like the
No, sorry, you have to wait a minute.